Exclusive Jill Zarin's daughter Ally Shapiro reveals she got a boob job after 50-pound GLP-1 weight loss. Ally Shapiro is embracing a new chapter, on her own terms. In an exclusive interview with Page Six's virtual Reali-Tea, the daughter of former Real Housewives of New York City, star Jill Zarin opened up about undergoing her first cosmetic procedure this year. A breast augmentation after significant weight loss from taking a GLP-1 medication. For 33-year-old Shapiro, the decision wasn't about dramatically changing her appearance. It was about restoring what years of weight loss had changed.
Tired of constantly refilling your pet's water bowl? This filtered fountain keeps water circulating and offers a generous capacity, giving cats and small dogs convenient access to flowing water. Want to get the best verified deal and see full details? Visit grabdeal.us/5 right now.
I've lost about 50 pounds being on a GLP-1 over 10 plus years. While I felt healthier and more confident overall, one thing that really changed was my chest, Shapiro told us. After the weight loss, I lost a lot of volume and they looked more like pancakes. It happened gradually with the last 10 pounds. After maintaining her weight for an extended period, Shapiro realized the changes weren't temporary. I realized this wasn't something that was going to change on its own, she explained. That's when I started seriously researching my options. Cosmetic surgery had never really been on her radar. But after her weight stabilized, Zarin encouraged her daughter to at least explore the possibility. A few months ago, my mom mentioned that it might be something worth considering, Shapiro recalled. Ira Savetsky to get his opinion. That consultation with the NYC-based plastic surgeon loved by celebs, including Shapiro's mother, Zarin, 62, changed her perspective. He actually referred to it as a breast restoration because the goal wasn't to make my breasts bigger, she said. It was simply to restore what I'd lost and keep everything looking as natural as possible. Dr. Savetsky told Virtual Reali-Tea that he paired an augmentation with a lift to restore upper pole fullness while repositioning the breast and nipple for a more youthful appearance. Rather than simply making the breasts larger, the goal is to restore natural proportions that complement the patient's new body, he said. When performed for the right patient at the right time, it can be the final step in completing their weight loss transformation. Shapiro opted for Natrel's soft-touch implants, emphasizing that she wasn't seeking a dramatic transformation. I wanted a very natural result, she said. I wanted my body to feel proportionate again, and for my outside to match how healthy and confident I felt on the inside. Standing just 5 feet tall, maintaining balance was especially important. My biggest concern was looking heavier, the content creator said. After working so hard to lose the weight, I wanted to feel comfortable in clothes, swimsuits, and honestly just looking in the mirror. Like many people taking GLP-1 medications, Shapiro said she focused on the number on the scale rather than the physical changes that can accompany major weight loss. People don't really talk about how much your skin and breast tissue can change, she said. She never expected cosmetic surgery to become part of her journey. I never started my weight loss journey thinking I'd eventually have surgery, she said. It only became something I considered after seeing the long-term effects of losing a significant amount of weight. Choosing the right surgeon was equally important. Shapiro said she was already familiar with Savetsky after watching him perform Zarin's facelift 2 years ago. He really listened to what I wanted, which was something subtle and natural that fit my frame, she said. In fact, she initially wasn't interested in implants. I had no interest in getting implants, she said. But after hearing his expert opinion, I'm so happy I trusted him. Laughing, she adds, ironically, I went from a B cup to a B cup. Shapiro noted that the goal was never about going bigger, but about restoring shape and proportion. Growing up in the spotlight inevitably came with outside opinions. But Shapiro insisted the decision was entirely her own. Of course, there's pressure to fit a certain mold, especially growing up in the public eye, she said. But this was my first cosmetic procedure, and it wasn't a decision I took lightly. Ultimately, this decision was 100% for me. She also credited Zarin with supporting her throughout the process. She stayed with me after surgery and even shared my bed for 2 weeks while I recovered, Shapiro said. She wanted to make sure I felt informed, comfortable, and confident with my surgeon. Recovery, she said, was much easier than expected. I was out at events less than a week after surgery, she said, noting that she still followed every post-op instruction, including wearing a compression bra, resting, and prioritizing nutrition. Months later, the biggest difference isn't necessarily what others notice. Before surgery, I found myself trying to hide my chest, she said. There were so many tops, dresses, and swimsuits that I avoided wearing. Now, getting dressed is something she genuinely enjoys. It's not about looking different, she said. It's about finally feeling like my body matches how I feel. For anyone navigating body changes after significant weight loss, Shapiro hopes her experience encourages thoughtful, judgment-free conversations. There's no right or wrong decision. It's all about what's right for you, she advised. If your body has changed after significant weight loss and it's affecting your confidence, it's okay to explore your options. Just make sure you're doing it for yourself, take your time, find a surgeon you trust, and don't feel pressured either way. Conversation, your voice matters. Discussions are moderated for civility. Read our guidelines. Ally Shapiro, pictured here at a party in this Hamptons this July, told Page Six's virtual Reali-Tea that she got a boob job after losing 50 pounds with the help of a GLP-1 medication. Sancho Scott BFA com/Shutterstock. One thing that really changed was my chest, said Shapiro, pictured here pre-surgery with mom Jill Zarin in December 2025. Sonia Moskovitz Gordon/Zuma Splash News.com Shapiro turned to NYC-based plastic surgeon Dr. Ira Savetsky, seen here speaking at a New York City gala in November 2025, for a breast restoration that included a lift and implants. Patrick McMullen via Getty Images. Dr. Savetsky performed a facelift on Shapiro's former Real Housewives of New York City star mother, Zarin, 2 years ago. Here, the duo is pictured at an event in Miami in December 2025. Matt Borkowski/BFA com/Shutterstock Shapiro, seen here showing off her new figure in the Hamptons this summer, opted for Natrelle soft touch implants that are known for providing patients with a natural aesthetic. Ally Shapiro/Instagram, I wanted my body to feel proportionate again, she said of her decision to go under the knife. Ally Shapiro/Instagram Shapiro, photographed here in January 2026, said that her body changed quite a bit over the course of her decade-long weight loss journey. Darian Di Cyano/BFA com/Shutterstock. After working so hard to lose the weight, I wanted to feel comfortable in clothes, swimsuits, and honestly just looking in the mirror, said Shapiro, seen here in a July 2026 selfie. Ally Shapiro/Instagram Shapiro, seen here in January 2026 at a Manhattan party, was a B-cup before surgery and remained a B-cup afterward as well. Matteo Prandoni/BFA com/Shutterstock, the content creator, pictured here on the beach this summer post-surgery, told VRT that she didn't initially consider implants. Ally Shapiro/Instagram Shapiro noted that the goal was never about going bigger, but about restoring shape and proportion. Ally Shapiro/Instagram Shapiro gave props to mom Zarin, pictured here together in the Hamptons in July 2023, for helping throughout the recovery process. Getty Images Shapiro, seen here with Zarin in May 2023, appeared in the early seasons of RHONY alongside her mom. Variety via Getty Images Shapiro, seen here in July, admitted life in the public eye adds pressure to look a certain way, but she made the decision to get plastic surgery post-weight loss 100% for herself.